and I really love to drawing, and I am specialized in social media design, and yeah, that's all. Bam.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good. That's good. But the worst part of this dynamic is the when you
yeah.
need to stop. Oh my God, that's good. That's good. What else do you like to do, Barbara?
Okay. Well, I really like to help people in my free time. I really like to do some volunteer stuffs. So I'm helping with the how can I say? I help with the media of the church that I frequent. I don't know how to say frequentar. Sorry.
There you go. Maybe.
Yes. And I really like to travel to meet some new culture and new people and new foods too. That's all.
That's good. That's amazing. So nice to meet the other part of you. I didn't know that you
Yeah.
were volunteering. That's nice.
Thank you.
Velber, are you ready?
No, but let's go.
I was about to say this. Are you ready? Of course, no. But you have 20 seconds to introduce yourself. Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. My name is Melber. I am 28 years old, and I chemical engineering, but I am passionate for data and business, and I'm working on it and looking at new job for this area.
And exactly on time. That's very good. That's very good because you put in your presentation what you did in the past, what is your actual status that you are looking for another job. That was very good. Very good. And are you looking for a job in the same area, in the same field?
Yes, and data, business, market intelligence. Looking for a job since October.
Mhm. That's good. That's good. Now I will do my own presentation. So I'm nervous. So, okay. I think I have no time to think. I need to do as I did with you, like go fast. So, hello everyone. I am Ana. I am 29 years old. Nowadays, I'm living in Canada. I was born in Brazil, especially in Minas Gerais. I am a physiotherapist. In here, I am a research analyst. I work with cardiovascular disease. I'm finishing my PhD in the next year, and I'm still looking for a position. Any questions about my presentation?
I don't know. How long are you working with this field?
Oh, 6 years, because I consider that the time I did my master and the time of the PhD that I'm working as a research analyst. Now I have a position in here as a research analyst and in Brazil as a clinical research coordinator. So I assume this both positions, so I need to divide my attention by both positions. I cannot say job because it's not a job, a formal job, but it's a position that I assume. So that's the hard part for me to sell this idea to others. Although I am studying, although I am a PhD student, it's my job because it's this that pay my bills. So I need
Amazing.
to mix between I am studying, but I'm also working.
And why did you move to Canada?
When?
Just because of why? Just
Why?
because of the study?
Yeah, because of to study in here, this part of my PhD. In Brazil, the government, they has a program that it's called PhD sandwich, like a real sandwich. What is called sandwich? Because in Brazil, you do like the bases, the bread. So I start in Brazil with a part of my PhD. So I come to another country, like to travel abroad with partnership with another university to do like the meat, then I need to go back to Brazil to do the bread again. That's the reason it's called sandwich. And yeah, that's the reason I'm here. I have a scholarship for this. So I chose Canada because it's the place that was created some of my projects that I'm doing in Brazil. So that's the reason I'm here. So let's go to 45 seconds presentation. I wasn't sure if I want you guys to include things that you mentioned like in the first presentation, or just act as you are in a dynamic like with the same people. So imagine if you are in a group job interview and they give you 20 seconds and then they give you 45 plus seconds. I don't know, what do you prefer? If you would like to mention some things that you already mentioned it in the other presentation, it's good because it means that it's really important for you to mention. Or if you want just to continue from the where you stopped, it's good as well. So Mel, are you ready? 45 seconds?
No.
Just to let you know, I think 45 seconds, it's harder than 20 seconds because it means that you really need to go deep because 45 seconds is more than the double time.
Yeah.
So Mel, you have 45 seconds to tell me about you. Go.
Okay. I am Mel, a 18 years old girl, a language enthusiast, and I love dogs. I love studying. I love making crafts. I love crafts. I think that the most important thing is the development of a person, all the things that the person can do to improve themselves and just be as good as they can be. To help people, I love to help people as much as I can because it's part of me. It's my essential, And I think that one of the most important things is to be who you are, to be true to yourself and all the other people who are around you.
Good. Oh my God, it was really nice. Very good, very good. Congrats, Mel. Congrats.
Thank you.
I realized something in your presentation that you really go deep in who you are. And I think it's really important because it's one of the strategies we can use in a job interview because they have your resume, they have your CV. So they know what did you study, they know where you work at. But in your CV, you don't have those informations about who you are. So I really like your strategy because it was really different than I imagined, like a strategy going deep in who you are, what you like, what nah. So I really like your strategy. Yeah, it was really good. So any questions, guys, about Melissa presentation? No? But I have a question. Now, I know you are 18 years old, so in this age, people are supposed to go in a university to know what do you want to do for all your entire life. So I would like to know from you if you are feeling this pressure, if you have answer for those questions, or it's not something that you are thinking in this time.
Yeah, like I don't work yet. I'm looking for a job for sure. I think it is important to have a job, to work as hard as you can. But I don't think much about the I think for sure, but I prioritized the language learning process até agora. And now I'm beginning to think about it because it's hard a little. It's a little bit hard to think what I'm gonna do for like a few years or in my life a bit. But I think that the most important thing is to do what I want to do. That I love language, so I'm probably gonna be part of that thing. Like in how can I say in eu esqueci, tradutor, intérprete.
Translator. Yeah.
Translator, yeah. So I'm probably going to follow this area.
Amazing, amazing. I really like your answer and the way that you say, I know that it is important to think about my next step, but I decided to focus this period of my life in improving languages. So I really like the way you structured your answer.
Yeah, for sure, because I think that if I was worried about the school, just the normal school, this wouldn't be like a real thing that I would use for the rest of my life. There are some things important, but the languages are much important for me. So
Yeah.
because I can use them a lot more, and so that's it.
And as you already know that you really like this and maybe you are going to work with this, so you are like planting in your future. So you are improving one of the skills you are going to use in your future job.
Sure.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Really good. Barbara, it's your turn. 45 seconds.
Oh God.
So go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm a really creative person and I really like to help people with tasks, with something that I know. So, once I worked for a chocolate store and I discovered my passion for user experience and how to treat the people very good. And that's a thing that I am passionate about, to create an emotive experience through the design. So that's it. Makes me move through my professional way to work.
Oh, good. Exactly on time.
Yes.
Very good. I like it the way you put like one of your job experiences, like, oh, in my life I had this experience and what it turns new. That was really good, really good.
Yeah, I think that I can bring a piece of an experience for my field now. That's a good thing to have.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Any question, guys, about Barbara presentation? No? Okay,
Let me
no
think about
worries.
it. Why did you choose your area de atuação?
Okay. Well, I always loved drawing since I was a little kid. And in the moment that I had to choose my university and field and study stuffs, I thought, well, I love to draw, and I know to how can I say that? I know the digital things, the computer and all of the stuff. So I put together and okay, I will do design. And that's all.
That's good. That's good. So you put your skills and what you like to do, then
Yes. Merge.
immediately
Yes.
put you in this position. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. Velber, it's your turn. 45 seconds.
Okay.
You can start.
Hello, I am Velber. I am 28 years old. I live in south of Brazil, and I am chemical engineering. I work in 2 years on it, and I have 2 years on a marketing intelligence analyst. So my goal is to get people the best make decisions, and I work on it, and I study in USP, MBA to improve my capacity of to get best make decisions.
Oh, good.
Never nervous.
Yeah, we realize that when we are almost in the end, we are worried with the time. So, yeah, that's a hard stuff. That's a hard stuff. One strategy that I use in the TOEFL test is I have a structured way to start and to finish. So I didn't lose my time thinking about how I will start. So, because I already know what the kind of the questions they have. One of the kind that I really love and I really practice in here on Talk and Talk, it's this or that question. What do you prefer, new books or old books? So they will always give you two options. And what is the strategy I choose? It doesn't matter what is the option. It doesn't matter what I like. I will always choose the second option. If they ask you, what do you love most? Your ex-boyfriend or your actual boyfriend? I will always choose the last one because I don't need to spend time thinking in what I really like. No, I just need to decide fast. Then bringing this experience to this question, so always have a specific way to start. So if it is a question about introduce yourself, so about me, I like this, or I do this. So always have this way. I will always start in this way. Because when we start, it's the part of the time that we are more nervous because we are like moving. It's like moving from the inertia. It's the hardest time when you start moving. And always have a way to finish because even you are in the middle of your thoughts, you know that you have this close preparate phrase. So I will, of course, it's easy for me to pitch these abilities and it's hard to use, but I will try to do this in my 45 seconds presentation. So talking about myself, I am a physiotherapist. I finished my graduation in Federal University of Juiz de Fora. In the same university, I did my master in physical rehabilitation and science. And I'm actually doing my PhD in there in physical education. During all my journey, I have experience as a clinical research analyst and a clinical research coordinator. As both of them, I work in both positions. I worked with cardiovascular disease. So I lead a team for more than 15 people, including graduate and postgraduate people. So about this, I have this experience of leading. I couldn't use my close prepared phrase, but I tried to see if I just have more 5 seconds, I need to stop now and do the closing. Because if I don't do this now, I will be cut in the middle. So yeah, I think when you go in a job interview, you can like have this, especially the opening of your answers. So always start in the same way because you don't need to think. You don't need to give space to your brain to be nervous. So we just go strictly in the way that you are ready to do. Any questions about my presentation?
About yourself, not, but I'd like to ask you something about the questions because I always got stuck in a part of this speech. So I have adopted about tell me about yourself. It's okay. We are telling about us, or we have to how can I say introduce the CV part of our experiences, and I don't know. I am always lost in that part, you know.
That's an amazing question, and I would like we could have our Swelling in here. She's from, I don't know how to say this in English, RH, ela trabalha com isso.
HR.
HR, yeah. But I don't know if in English we use this term, but anyway. Because I need to admit, guys, that I just did one job interview in all my interview life. So I'm not the best one to answer this question. But it's a good question because if you are in just thinking, guys, there is no right and wrong answer. If you are in a group interview, like everyone applying for the same position, so you should to try to be different as soon as you can. Because if they look like to your CV, it's hard. You need to call attention in some way. And maybe you can use all ways to call attention. Maybe dressing well, maybe arriving on time. Just they need to pay attention on you. Because if the eyes are on you, you have more possibilities to be the one who will got the job. So I think when you talk about yourself, including parts of your CV, I think it's a good thing, but I think others can see it with bad eyes. Like, it's not the time. I'm not asking you to talk about your job. So talk about who you are. So maybe in this case, Mel's presentation is better than mine because she used this time really to go deep in who she is. Who is she? So I don't know the correct answer for this, but I think it's a good discussion to bring in the host community, in the community, to see what is your experience, what is better. When you have like the introduce yourself, you just go with small parts of your CV about your job, or they really want to know if I have pets or no. Like,
Yeah.
go to who I am beyond my job. So I have no answers for this.
Well,
But now we have the part of the interview that you can walk me through your resume or your CV. So who want to start? You can choose, guys. Velber, I know you want to start. I just feel this. So you have this 1 minute to walk me through your resume. So remember that the resume has a sequence. So if they are with your printed resume and you have a time to talk about this, remember to go in the same sequence that you put in your resume. Okay?
I never try to
Me too, it's my first time.
Okay.
So you have 1 minute to resume your resume.
Okay.
So let's go.
So I work in coordinating and research and development in enterprise of mineration. I don't know, remember. And I coordinate a process of optimization and development of products, B2B, B2C, and I always work in data and focus it in business. So I realize to work in one with more focused. So I I decide to work in business and data focused. So I today it's market intelligence analyst.
Very good, very good. And I know it's a really hard task.
I never to talk about my experience of a chemical engineering, only about my experience with market and intelligence, market intelligence.
Yeah, and maybe it can be a strategy. If you are, an example, as me, I am a physiotherapist and I have a huge experience as a physiotherapist as well. So, but in my presentation, I just include my research skills and my research history. I do not include that I am specialized in women's health, that I treat women with incontinence, pregnancy, because it's completely different. And it's not about
Yes.
this that I am applying now. So maybe it's a strategy for you, like if you were applying for a marketing and data position, I don't know if we can do this, but just exclude this part of your life and just focus your presentation on this, because I think you have more time, and yeah, maybe it's one of the good things. And I'm thinking about my CV, and I think I excluded this part of because I worked in 2 or 3 different clinics in the past, physiotherapy clinics, but I think it's not an important thing to put in my CV. So I excluded this part to just give focus on the research part. Maybe it's an option. I don't know. And
Yeah, and the chemical engineering, it's analytical career in it's helped me to start a career and the tech world, or the data analysis, science, and data science.
oh yeah.
So
So I think in your case it's different, yeah. Yeah, so
I
it's
consider
one part of your life that it's important to grow the experience for the young. Oh yeah.
it's a good background, statistics, mathematics, and to improve my skills to work with that, with data, with business.
Yeah.
Because this I consider important.
Yeah, no, now I agree. Now I got it, and I completely agree with
But
you.
I need to synthesize it.
Yeah.
Synthesize.
Synthesize. I also don't know how to say this word. But I got it.
You understand. That's
Yes,
good.
yes, sure, for sure.
It's my second conversation here, and then
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. So welcome aboard. Barbara, 1 minute. Are you ready?
Okay, let's.
Let's go. 1 minute to go through your CV.
Okay. From 2019 to 2021, I was in charge of customer service. There, I learned how to hear my customers, and I developed my main how can I say that? Oh God. Um, I developed my real strength, that is the ability to listen to clients and their problems and solve, transform to solutions for the company. And in the final of 2021, I decided to open my own company, and then I provide my own service as a designer for 3 companies, and all of that experience were important. But in my last experience, that's where I discovered my passion for UX and UI design.
Yeah! Oh my God, I was thinking that you couldn't, but you got.
Oh
like
God.
long time. Amazing. Amazing. It was really good. I
Yeah.
liked the way you use some words. I was in charge. Oh my God, she's so
Yes.
fancy. I was in
Yes.
charge. I love that.
I like to use strong words to
Mhm.
put the attention of the recruiter. It's important.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I will try to use this on my presentation, but and there was another one that you used at I don't remember now. But I like it, really like it the way you use it.
I had some words like I lead it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
I think
like
it was
that.
this.
Yeah.
So it's another tip, because when you have, it doesn't matter how I will structure my presentation, but I need to use those 5 words. So when you have this, it's a way that when I was studying to TOEFL test, they say you just have 15 seconds to prepare your answer. So they show the question and you have 15 seconds in silence to prepare. So you don't have time to write all your answer and even to think about all your answer, but you have time to put keywords. So what are the keywords that I need to use? So I try to take one word from the question, and another one to introduce, to close, then I try to prepare at least 8 or 10 words to use in my, and like strong words that shows that I am fluent. Because if I just use the words that I am using, my vocabulary is not focused on this. My vocabulary is focused on like normal conversation as we have in here. So I like this tip that you gave us.
Once I heard that the recruiters don't like to listen all of the time. I was responsible for this person is boring. So you have to use that strong word. So
oh, that's nice, because it's one of the way that you call attention. An example, oh, this answer is different from the others. So she used those words that are different. I like it. Melissa, it's your time. 1 minute. So are you ready?
Okay.
No.
I'm not, no, but okay, let's see.
But you can start. Go.
So I worked a few months ago on the customer service, so replying clients on WhatsApp, and this kind of thing. These platforms on marketplaces, where the clients buy things, and this this service. I also worked at the sector to prepare the pets, so we put the things on a box and everything. So this gave me a little bit of an experience. I don't have any other experience like this, but this was already a huge new knowledge for me that didn't work since then. And that's it that I should, but I'm going to work more the next years.
Oh, good. Amazing. I know you are shy and nervous, but you did a really good job, because you really said what you learned, what are your skills, what you did in exactly each part of it. So congrats.
Yeah, I didn't have many things to say, but I tried to explain what I did.
Yeah. And I think I'm not the best one to say this, because as I told you, I just did once one interview in all my interview life. But I know you can use some strategies to show more, that you have more experience. An example, I don't know if it's so important you say that you just work it in there for 3 months, for some months. I think you can like hide this part a little bit.
Okay.
So try to detail more what you said, and do not put things like, do not give it so importance. No, I just take the stuffs and put in the box. No, because you prepare what the clients they bought, and like try to sell more this fish. I know it's hard, because for you seems that it's like a not so important thing. But as you said, oh, I have just this experience. Try to sell this as the best experience for all your entire life.
Yeah.
So I think it's the way that yeah, for sure. And I like to give these tips, because you can think more about it.
Yeah.
So I will try to do mine, although I'm really nervous. I will try to do. So I need to walk through my resume. Okay. Yeah, anyway, I cannot think. Yeah, I didn't give this time for you, so I'm trying to give for myself. Anyway. So I am a physiotherapist specialized in this research area. I did my master, and I'm about to finish my PhD in specialized in cardiovascular disease. I have an experience with I was in charge of clinical research analysis, where where I do like the recruitment part, the assessing the data, preparing the data, and now I am in charge of clinical research coordinator position. And in this position, I lead one of the centers of the randomized clinical trial. And in the center, I have another supervisor, and I work directly with her and directly leading a team of 15 researchers. Oh, it was terrible. It was not what I was expecting. But anyway, better done than perfect. Oh, it's really hard because I wish I could have time to talk more about the international experience that I'm having, but anyway, we need to choose. We just have 1 minute. So I closed the rooms. We are about to finish, and we just answered 3 questions. Oh my God. It means that I need to bring this topic again next week because I think we have really good questions to talk about. And just let me wait people back to the small room. Any questions, guys, about my presentation, about the topic, about anything?
It's a complex topic. No, we have to practice and practice and more practicing until to get the perfect speech, you know.
Barbara, do you think this dynamic with the timer help to simulate the same stressful environment?
Yeah, it helped a lot because I had this stressful moment, but not because I was with an important person at a company, but I was in time to talk about myself, to talk about my experiences. So that was a little nervous. I was trembling myself like that.
Yeah,
But
me too. I think this dynamic with the timer helps.
yeah, yes, a lot.
And guys, in the other room, how was it? How many questions do you have time to answer?
Actually, we answered all the questions. Edilton had to leave, so we talked. I talked with James, and we can do it.
Yeah, that was good because just 2 people. Yeah, I think you have more time.
Yeah.
In here in the main room, we just could answer 3 questions. Number 1, 2, and 3. Especially because I talk too much and I try to ask more than just what they say. But I really love this dynamic. I got really nervous. Seems I was in a real interview. Oh my God, that was good.
The time is all a pressure for answer the question. It's difficult.
Yes, I know. And how about you, Janemis? How was your experience in here? I think it's the first time that you come in this immersion, so let me know.
It's good, but I feel strange when I use timer because I forget a lot of words. It's strange, but I need training.
Yes. I remember when I started to study to the TOEFL part of this speaking part. Oh, it was so difficult until I got my own strategy. So I will always start in this way. I will always finish in this way. So the strategy, they helps a lot because you don't need to think about how you will structure your answer. You just go there and answer. So yeah, I think I will bring more often this dynamic because I think it helps so much. And now I would like just to ask the last question. What should I know that's not in your resume? So, Janemis, tell me something that I should know about you, but you didn't include in your resume.
Okay. I like help with open source projects. It's a hobby today. And actually, I created with my friend a new project for helping other friends start on IT technology market. When we develop an assistant for the philanthropic school in my city and the mentoring these developers.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. But I think it's something that you should include in your CV because it's really nice. And you are from the IT area, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Guys, we don't have time to everyone talk, but one thing that I would like to at least ask, but not to answer now, just to think, what did you learn in this immersion? So that's the question that people from social program, they need to answer on LinkedIn. So try to go strictly about this question. I know that this immersion is perfect and you enjoy it so much and I'm really funny, but it's not about this. What did you learn? So did you learn that the time, it's a good thing, it's a bad thing? What did you learn? Do you should include in the first part, in the introduce yourself part, do you should or should not include things about yourself? Try to put like the real things that you learned in here. So it's exactly this that we want to know, what you learned. But yeah, that's my question. I would like to invite you guys to go next week again because I will bring this dynamic again because I think it's really nice. And as Warley and Janemis, they answered all the questions, I will try to change just because of you two. Just kidding. So thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoy. And now I am in the LinkedIn. My LinkedIn is Ana de Bom Tempo. It's de mudo. I will put in the chat. Ana de Bom Tempo. So you can find me there. And if you post specifically about this immersion, please tag me in there. But if you enjoy others and I will add you there. So if you participate in others and want to post about others, feel free. Okay? Thank you so much for coming. Have a good day.